come to Jamaica, the island of real bad man. Some real dog at you, some real gang bang. No run for the fair, the not garbage pan. Step up! These are the moments when everybody gun loaded. We not instigate violence, but we believe in the self-defense no matter what. These are the moments when every gangster gun loaded. We not instigate violence, but we believe in the self-defense.
In Jamaica's relentless war and crime, the worst criminals end up on the True Island Stories platform. These are their stories. Welcome to True Island Stories. This is a quick bulletin, and this is very important for all makers of music in the Jamaican diaspora. Is this a body blow to artists and producers? Is this a direct violation of their constitutional rights, freedom of speech? Well, I'll let you decide in the comment section when you hear this. The Broadcasting Commission of Jamaica has issued a directive requiring broadcasters to immediately stop airing any audio or video which promotes scamming, abuse of drugs, illegal or harmful use of firearms or any form of criminal activities. In a statement on Tuesday, the Commission said that this includes live editing and original edits, e.g. edits by producer, label, as well as the use of near-sounding words as substitutes for offensive lyrics, expletives, or profanities. Now, let me break down that when they say live editing and original edits. So even if you do the dirty version of a song, like who know the Nate Dogg song, we say I've got hoes in different area codes. Hose is the dirty version which cannot be played on the radio. Now the clean version is I've got pros in different area codes. So the pros is the substitute word for hose, but it's still synonymous with the concept of the song. So that means the song will be banned because it still is indicative of derogatory contents, if you get the drift. So even if you use a substitute word, but the song still is indicative of what you're originally saying in the dirty version, then that song won't be authorized to be played on the radio. The Commission says the directive reinforces their commitment to keep the airwaves free of harmful content, given the important role traditional media still play as agents of socialization. No. You say traditional role and the important role. Important is the operative here, the operative word. No, important. Radio is dying. Radio is dying, but I'll get to that at the end, because where there is chaos, there are opportunities elsewhere. Believe me. And to a dying era of radio, especially in Jamaica, that's only plunging the knife deeper into the heartbeat, the arteries of public radio. But let me continue. The use of public airwaves to broadcast songs that promotes or glorify illegal activity could give the wrong impression that criminality is an accepted feature of Jamaican culture and society. It could also unwittingly lend support to moral disengagement and further normalize criminality among vulnerable and impressionable youths and the young adult demographic, the release said. Executive Director of the Commission, Cordell Green, said this directive was the end product of a wide-ranging process that included focused monitoring, decoding of subculture dialect and herbal slangs, deliberations on balancing free expressions vis-a-vis protection from harm, and consultation with the industry. Now, what they are saying is that they did a wide research and them decode the subculture dialect, mean them going to the dialect and find out what a word they mean. So if a word say, them a go bust off your head, that slang there, or me a go yang off your face, them decode that as to meaning violent, and contribute to the subculture, you understand? And we have youths that are impressionable, meaning them quick fit adhere to what them hear and turn what them hear on the radio into action. You understand me? Basically, it's saying if the youth hear say them big artists I say you go hold a machine and fire boom boom boom, and because them hear it, you know what I mean, in our subculture. So me just have bread back down that sound, understand it. Them big word with them are you understand? Okay, let me continue. Part of the difficulty in dealing with the music, especially that which emerges from a subculture, is that it takes time to identify, understand, and verify the slangs and colloquial language used. He added, understandably, new street lingua may take some time before they are normalized or their meanings become well entrenched. The commissioner also has to be circumspect in its actions, knowing that regulatory attention can have the unintended consequence of giving exposure to an popularizing subculture phenomenon. So basically, they are saying them research and find out the slangs, you understand me, and know say, alright, we now make this slang play upon radio so it can reach out and get popular, and then it look like radio and normalize it, like okay, it's okay for them type of slang. Yeah. It's like them say four corner, like oh, you know me, four corner, fully dark, night again. Them decode that to the public and make him know say yo, we can't play this, you know, because this I'll do it no boss yet, but once them I say this, this it mean, and it's negative, you understand, and it's gonna be impressionable to our youth, so we're not play that. So that's what that paragraph is saying. Green noted that while content regulation must always have regard for the right to freedom of expression, any context in which criminality is presented through music or videos has normal behavior conflicts with the tenets of responsible broadcasting. The commissioner has also moved to assure the public that it will continue to exert all powers within its regulatory remit to protect the most vulnerable children and impressionable and unattached youth from harmful media content. So basically they are saying them a ban song. Alright, first of all, they must say the same thing where they must saying at the beginning. You understand? Earlier when I read. So basically they must say their job is to protect our youths. You understand? I understand scamming, you know, anything that glorifies scamming, trust me, is not good for the youth them, because the youths are really impressionable, and if them hear say every artist are sing about scamming, the whole phenomenon of scamming, and the only thing we are play, it kinda a sideline some other good musical content we now get no ear play. You understand me? And that have to do with the DJs them. So if the DJs them are play mostly the scamming song them, and them now play the real look like all a song with Sotto say sing with Gue. You understand me? Them wouldn't play them, no play them song upon the radio. Them no play them song upon the radio. But them the song that talk about, you know what I mean, social and economic content in our society and elevate youth. You know what I mean? Yeah. The other artists are name we sing about planting and farming, and from them give him a one bus, him sing enough more song like that, and it's like them not play it on the radio. But guess what now? Radio is a decaying culture. Whether you like it, yes or no, song no bus off a radio again. Song no bus off a radio again. Radio mostly use to drive time. People no sit down at them house and listen radio again. People listen them phone. Them listen YouTube, mixtapes, TikTok, Instagram, and to a lesser extent Facebook. But YouTube song a bus off of TikTok and YouTube and in a dancehall. But before the song even bust in a dancehall, it bust on social media. So radio is not powerful as it used to be. No, this is another takeaway. Come here, look on the pros and the cons in the bread back down, you know. No, it a go hurt enough this jacket. We eat them little food. Cause this jacket get money, brother. You can't go around it. That's how the game say. Honestly, me not against this jacket getting a food. Me not tell a lie. Everybody have them own thing. Piola, but just not kill a next artist. And you can lego some artists. You see me? Because guess what? When time a DJ play you know, enough artists and them boss, them not go back and look on the DJ, brother. And the DJ around there struggle. So me believe say the DJ forget a food, the selector forget a food, brother. And if him charge your thing, I just saw the badness go, cause when your boss and I make your bag a dub plate, you nah remember him. You nah look how much this jacket boss enough artists and them rich and the selector not rich. So a DJ artist make selector get violent vicious and say, here what? Brother, you have to go pay me. Me a footer say, yo, you hear me a $50 for review a song. 2 bills to play. Me can't knock him. Can him earn it. And him get burned by enough big artists who ML boss. Mataran. Me they are fully loaded. Turn up and say Mataran play about 1,000 bounty killer. Me dead 97. Me did Mataran play bounty killer till. Me have to wonder if brother bounty killer give him $200 million. That time any stand up there, me turn up right there with them. Any who was a manager, police manager come from St. Mary. Killer them, any and the whole of them. So this jockey them forget a food, brother. Them forget a food. Mataran them should have rich and how them rich. A good thing him get some big song where him can live off a foot of them and enough of them. Firelinks them, enough of them and them. Some selector with boss. Music, you see me? And guess what to know? Now, this I got take away from a selector we play upon the radio car. The little juvenile we have to make a scamming song. And him forgot to all a liquid them or some more man we play upon the radio. You know what I mean? Me no know if liquid, me not say liquid collect in a bed. Don't ever get, because me no know about them. Me say man forget, me never say man collect, it's a difference. But you box food now, because the people them love hear what them love hearing, and the people them want hear them want hear now. So when the people them not listen, or can't listen to what them want hear upon the radio, you know what them a go do? Them not go listen to the radio. Them a go where them can listen, where them want to listen. Because that generation here is a different generation. The music change to trap dancehall, to drill dancehall, and a younger generation them run radio, run music. Them. So if them not hear it on the radio, then what do you think I happen? The listenership I go drop. And when listenership drop, what you think I happen? Commercial I go drop. Watch and see if you think I like me, I tell. So, me don't know, but there was another way to deal with it. But honestly, me not digest this yet for pass a full judgment. Me still a digest it, because this are going to be a very argumentative subject. And leaving at the comment, should they ban the scamming songs? Should they ban the raggedy or songs that contribute, the content contribute to violence? Remember, this has been going on for years. But do I think the songs where sell scamming contribute to make every youth want scam? Or no? Yeah, is banning the song a solution? I can't answer that. Me can't answer that. I hope you can answer it in the comment section. But we're not done with that topic here yet, because other people come say them piece. See? But honestly, I think it's a rush in judgment now. Think about it more. Go to the drawing board, because this is going to affect a whole lot of people. Both financially, economically, same way, mentally, status wise. And because if the selector them now play, the audience will listen radio one year, you know. Most people will listen radio, you know. Are the young artists, them fans will listen out for them song, you know. If them not yet waiting, them go YouTube, brother. So now, a billion go build up the YouTube DJ them. And that's the whole of the butter I go check it if you think I like me, I tell. Left in the comment section, what is your views on the matter? Should they ban the songs that contribute, or should they just ban some of the songs? Ban scamming, but not ban the song them we are talking about. This if you use even a substitute word. Come on, man. In America, them not do them something there. Jamaica alone do that. Them no ban knock song unless you the word a cuss word direct. All song with bumbleclat, rasclat a play on the radio. Big main radio. God know. Ask anybody will ever find. Be a bad word. The Jamaica, them no call them no see it that way there. Sex, you can't say it as long as you not say FUCKR, you know, directly. You see me? But it no water down and bare bone like how Jamaica ban our music. And you stifle the culture more when you do that, believe it. Because you have your freedom of speech. When you don't ban some sitting already, you know, and say no editing kind of song and no punch out, you know. That did that work. Alright, ban the scamming song then. Anything we allude to scamming. But the other part of it, me not so agree with it. Left phone up voice in the comment section. Make all a reason. Alright? Wow, good. Stay out of trouble. Remember, Darker Side of Paradise. Remember the Preke Boy story versus Ratty there. So I'm going to kick up that. Alright? Yeah, man. When them the story I come, Magic wickedest police in Jamaica. Them saying wicked and bigger for the length. I mean, everybody. When you listen to the earphone itself, but I remember Johnny Marshall's story there. Alright? I remember Guru Bible over the True Island Extras channel. You see me True Island Extras and Shots. We're going to check out that. The link in the description. Guru Bible 1 and 2. We are talking about nothing thing. And part 3 I post today or tomorrow. See? So, we're going to check out that. The link up in the description. And subscribe to that channel if you man. So, I'm pressing the notification bell. True Island Extras. Enough clips over there, enough shots, and enough thing over there, man. Okay, clip over there. You hear that? But if you choose to pick up the gun or the knife, then there's a chance you might end up in True Island Stories. What? Well, a you chooser.
I am Joy.
Pepper, you know the real G-thing, huh? How we grow up, sometime the road tough side slow. Real patriots never buck, never fall. How they get to run, that's why. Back from the boy, we not do that. Boy, who no can't kill with joy, who no boy. Who from your soul don't know a wrong boy. Yo, and a man bust a shot him off a pack up and boy. Pointed on him head back and boy. Pop off him strap on him friend him for door. None of that, no assumption, I saw the ground rock, yeah. Power, married to corruption. Criminal, bred from limited options. 10 generation, I see the said someone one head man will live long. Name one. Things forever bury with no done. Name one. One good honest politician. Name one. And get a youth resilient. Back from the boy who no do that. Boy, who no can't kill with joy. Who no boy. Who from your soul don't know a wrong boy. Yo, a man better boy. And a man bust a shot him off a back up and boy. Pointed on him head back and boy. Pop off him strap on him friend him for door. None of that, you a man better. Things risky, for the misfit. Death rate fit the logistic. Chris, I want the biscuit. Eight of crackers with the whiskey. You're not listening. Crime live here, so it's not visiting. Visitors, careful, you know what the business is. Murder, plunder, pillaging, bloodshed in all the villages. You name it, you will live in it. Get rich, I do special delivery. Nightmare, tormented images. Vengeance, bloody cycle continuing. But know you seek that, but it's no revenge. Looking at the mirror, there is no different. Man, we full of, hey, and we know we friends. Back from the boy, who no do that. Who no can't kill with joy, who no boy. Who from your soul don't know around boy. Yup, now a man better. Any man bust no shot him off a back up and boy. Pointed on him head back and boy. Pop off him strap on him friend him for door. None of that, you a man better. No assumption, I saw the ground run. Power, married to corruption. Criminal, bred from limited options. 10 generation, passing the said someone wanted man will live long. Name one, brings a fella with no name one. One honest politician, name one who. And get a youth resilient. Back from the boy who no do that. Can't kill with joy on the back. Who from your soul don't know a wrong boy. Yo, a man better boy. Any man bust a shot him off a back up and boy. Pointed on him head back and boy. Pop off him strap on him friend him do none of that or that. Yo, you know the thing going on Sotto seat up a beat, you know. Hey man, take your time man. Boy, man. To them pepper.